The first generation Porsche Boxster. A car that actually came just at the right time for Porsche. But why, you may ask now? But first, the name of the Boxster. The name is spelled really strangely, but it makes sense when you know the explanation. The car had a Boxster engine and was only sold as a Roadster. Accordingly then Boxster, Roadster, together Boxster. The prototype of the Boxster was presented at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit in 1993. Visually it was already very close to the later production car. Funnily enough, all the technical drawings of the car were drawn in 2D, every drawing of every part, and not in 3D as they are today. However, the Boxster was not Porsche's first sports car with a mid-engine. From 1953 to 1957, the Porsche 550 Spyder was sold. It was more or less considered as the predecessor of the Boxster, and there is also a famous racing car from it. As mentioned, the Boxster has a mid-engine instead of the typical Porsche Boxster engine on the rear axle. At that time, this already provided a completely different driving experience than the 911. Some even claim it was significantly better. But why did it come at the right time now? Porsche had massive financial problems in the 1990s and even had to face bankruptcy. The 993 911 didn't perform as well as it should have, and the other models weren't the burner either. Accordingly, various concepts were developed. One of them was the Boxster. By part sharing with the 911 it could be produced relatively cheaply, which also brought it a lot of criticism, because it looks very similar to the 996 Porsche. Especially in the front and the doors up to the B-pillar. But the concept worked. The 996 911 was sold over 175,000 times. And the Boxster? It is no way lagging behind it, with just under 165,000 vehicles between 1996 and 2004. Of these nearly 165,000 vehicles, almost 110,000 were built in Uusikaupunki, Finland. This can be seen in the vehicle identification number. Instead of the S for Stuttgart, it has the U for the Finnish city. And there was even a special model of the car. In honor of its predecessor, the 50th anniversary 550 Spyder version was introduced in the last model year in 2004. There are 1,953 cars of it, just based on the first production year of the Boxster's predecessor. The most powerful version of the Boxster 986 had a 3.2 liter Boxster engine installed. It made it from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 5.4 seconds with a manual transmission and 258 HP. Last but not least, again a little candy for you. In the 80s, there was already a prototype of the Boxster. The 984 was actually intended as a small entry model with a 4-cylinder Boxster engine. But then it was cancelled. The nearly 300 produced vehicles are all stored in the Porsche's archives. If you want more interesting car facts, please check out my channel. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching.